Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Bargava. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags the quick throw. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
is getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, they hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Looking to throw. It's Bargava. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. Cut quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the ground.
The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the runner takes off to his right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 3, Florida 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Makes a quick catch. Physical run breaks through a tackle. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up in 32. Empty set now, 5 wide. There's a design quarterback keeper. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Going for a big play downfield. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Methodical but effective, Dirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Figueroa. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. Nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job out of the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Testing the right side here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Play action fake, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bargova. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you'd like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The pocket breaking down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Fargava. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on the mark with his last kick. This one is from 50 yards away. Kick is up and no good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Still losing by 11.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Has the 1st down still on the move. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Bargava. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Kings will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he scores. Touchdown for the U. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On first down, it's play action. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Bargava. On the run, he'll let it go. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already...
Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
At the 26-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Bargava. The pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Miami Hurricanes.
The offense really clicking here.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Running out of time in the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking downfield. It's Bargava. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Cade's trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a strong stiff arm. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. 1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's Bargava. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Florida, 56. Miami, 31.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Miami offense will take over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw. It's Bargava. The pass is caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that front.
Looking to pass here. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
5 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Scanning the field, it's Spargova. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.